It is about time. Alright, if you guys are new here, we're gonna go grab a 6.0 for my Oldsmobile Bravada named Brenda that I am Ellis swapping. For a while, I thought, well, maybe a 5.3 is gonna be nice to get real cheap, but then all of a sudden in the last week, all I've been seeing are 6.0s. I'm not gonna complain. Instead, I'm gonna go try and grab this LQ4. First, we're gonna see if I can get a tire to lay this damn thing on. If not, we're sending it. That ain't going anywhere. That ain't going anywhere. Hopefully that's not going anywhere. Alright, I'm going to get back to you guys when I get back home. I got about an hour and 30-minute drive, and it's going to be a sketchy one. Alright guys, and it's going to appear that I'm going to have to unload that tomorrow because, yeah, it's way too dark to be doing it. See you guys in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, we are back once again. I am going to go ahead and try and get this flex plate off because this engine's newer than the 6.0s that would come with the different spacing that I would need for the 4.3 4L60E, so I have to get rid of this flex plate, so I'm going to get it off now. Alright, so I went ahead and tried to thread one of the 4.3 bell housing bolts in because I was not sure whether they were the same thread or not. It turns out they are the same thread, so these will work to hold this on the engine stand. With the way this is designed, I can't actually pull these bolts all the way out to lift it from here, so I actually had to extend the chain all the way up, and it's really goofy, but it's working. the effort that took. Alright, so what I ended up with is an LQ4, which is a Ira Block 6.0, and it has 317 heads. And I paid $850 for it, which is a literal steal. As far as this motor goes, it is literally in really good shape, just judging by the bolts here that hold the exhaust manifolds on. Now, I have no clue what the bottom end is like on this motor, but we're not going to even find that out until we actually fire it up, and that, I guess it's just part of the fun, you know? But the guy said it has all new gaskets all the way around, not like it matters, because that oil pan has definitely got to go. This intake manifold has to go. None of that's going to fit or even come close to working, and that's too tall, will never clear the hood. That won't clear the front differential. Oh, the motor mount's gotta go too, obviously. Most satisfying thing you can do with any LS-based motor. GM made sure to put the party hole right in the front, you know? Right on the front. I hate pulling these off, but I gotta take this bracket off because that also has to go. I'd estimate the 4.3 from the farthest point of the engine head to the farthest point of the engine head is about just under 20 inches. I do believe that LS motors are a lot wider. Actually, that's pretty damn close. Like an inch wider. An inch wider. And believe me, that inch wider does make a difference here. That is the reason why this steering shaft here has to go. And that's also the reason why this AC box also has to go. The only other challenge really besides that and the oil pan to clear the front differential, we have a 4.3 4L60E. Take note, there's no bell housing bolt up there. There's one here, and there's one here. However, on the LS, this one is actually missing, but it is present here. Right here it's present, right there it's missing. Obviously, every S10 that you replace an engine in with, you never put that one back in anyways. And besides a couple being in different spots, the majority of them do line up and it should bolt up. The flex plate I already removed, that's got to be changed obviously. Otherwise, it's hard as it gets really besides the exhaust. Special somebody owes me exhaust after he made comments about the welds on the old exhaust and it fell apart. That's before I decided to go with an LS swap. One thing that really surprised me was that for $850 I got a 6.0 with a wiring harness and the ECU. The wiring harness I'm not going to be using, but the ECU I will be using. I'm actually going to teach myself how to tune using this motor, so this motor has no clue what's in store for it. I've never really tuned anything really, so it's going to be a learning experience for me. I'm probably just going to run a bass tune for the time being. Well, yeah, we got a long ways to go. As you can see, I've got some progress going on here that's in a video coming up. Anyways, that's going to do it for tonight because it's pretty late. Stay tuned because we are going to shove that into here no matter what. Thank you guys for watching.